Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. Good morning, everybody. So sorry for all the technical difficulty, but you know how it is. I just wanted to come today. I am in the office at Conscious Gear Lab. You can see my little thingy over there. So this morning what I'm doing is I'm prepping size earth. So what happens with size earth, you'll see the vest. I have to add, on the side is a little elastic strip. I can't show you because they're all somewhere. Anyways, but before I can add the elastic strip, I need to make the section. I need to prep it so I can add it. So I can add the little elastic and the hook, or the little, I don't know what you call those things that you attach the elastic to, so that it will so I can sew it on. Yeah, so that's what it is. So what happens is I open up a little slit inside the side of the vest, and then I add a little piece of ribbon. Add a little piece of ribbon, and then I add a little piece of ribbon, and then that's hooked to a kind of like a buckle thingy. It's called a buckle, but it's a very simple buckle. I guess I could go get one and show you guys. Hold on a second. Let me finish this up, and then I will show you guys what I'm talking about. All right. And so then that allows me to sew on the buckle slider system, so that I can so that I can add on the elastic, and therefore then I can so that you can make an adjustments on size earth, because I find that a lot of people, particularly for size earth, they seem to be just people are like, oh, either people are too small or they're just right on the cusp of it. It just always and so probably next time I make these, I'm gonna make it my business to figure out how to really make it crossover. Like if you think you're a 2X and you're a bigger 2X, then go up, like do wind, play it safe. But if you know, like, oh, I'm really on the smaller side of being 2X, then maybe you'll do earth. Also, too, I would say that if you're taller, definitely go up to wind, because the design element for wind is definitely geared towards taller people, because I'm a tall person, and so I needed that extra length in certain areas to ensure that it works. So good morning, everybody. It's Thursday. I'm just coming on here live because I want to make sure that I honor my commitment to be live. The plan is to do a live every day for 21 days, which is a lot. I think doing the lives are actually super easy, because I just get to do whatever I'm doing. It's not like I gotta do anything special, which I totally love, because you can just, I feel like with a kind of like video or a presentation, you kind of got to prepare yourself and you got to make it look a certain way. But I love that I can kind of like just come on, wherever I'm at, whether I'm on the trail, whether I'm at home, which is most of the time, which happens most of the time, or whether I'm here at the office. I want to say this, it feels really good to be working for myself. I love it. And I love it. There is something going on inside of me that is different, because I'm not beholden to anybody or running to kind of please somebody else, make sure I'm doing right by them. There is a sense of liberation. There is I feel like 100 pounds lighter. That's what I feel like. I feel relaxed. I feel not stressed. I feel really just so ready to. I feel open to my creativity in a way that I haven't felt in a while. Like, I always have a lot of ideas, but then I'm always like, okay, well, here's a great idea. Let me write it all down. Let me like figure out, write as much down, tap into as much as I possibly can, and then I'm struggling with this one. This one is giving me the blues this morning. I think because I'm talking too. I'm usually not talking when I do these. That I've been more open to my creativity in that, like, if I have an ideal, I rush to it. I rush toward it. And I rush toward it in a way that allows me to come back to it. Like, if I know I can't really get to it right at that moment, like, I'm excited about the fact that I will be able to get back to it. Because I think what has happened in the past is that I've had ideals, I've tried to document as much as I possibly can. And I think over time, I would just really get sad with the fact that I don't know when I'm ever be able to get back to that idea. But when you work for yourself, you kind of schedule it. And I love that, every morning I wake up with some kind of new idea. I love that. And I probably had that before, but I just probably didn't really allow myself to tap into it because I had to go to work. Had other things on my mind. And so I feel like this is going to be good for me. Yeah. Owning my own business, doing my own thing, and just being present for me, being present to all my different ideas and all the things I want to do. I love it. And just be able to work on what feels like my jam. So this morning so there's two things I wanted to work on this morning. One is prepping earth so that I can finish them up. My goal is to have, what happened is my goal is to sell, I'll be honest, my goal is to sell 240 by the end of the year. I'm hoping that I'll sell at least half that many during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday time period. I've been invited to do some vendor events, and I said I'm not doing no more vendor events this year because they're so freaking exhausting. But this one event, I'm kind of interested in going, but I don't think I am, honestly. This is what I've learned about vending for my company, is that I really need to be somewhere where there are runners, where there's people that are looking for hydration vests. The reality situation is there's very few people. There are always very few people looking for hydration vests. Okay, batch number 2. Because when I go to events, like, I'll sell 1 or 2. But I would have put a lot of time and energy and money into attending those things, and then it's like I only sell 1 or 2. And man, that's just. And those, I'm gonna tell you something, my vending events, they take a lot out of you. And it's not even so much the vending events. And I've hired people to come with me and do it with me, and it's still tiresome for me because I still got to train them. I still got to talk to them about stuff. I still got to make sure they're doing, make sure they're talking about the product right. I still got to essentially watch over people, not necessarily watch over them, but assist them because they come to me with a million questions, rightfully so, because they don't know anything about the company. And so it's like I hire help, but I don't really feel like, I hire help, but I still feel like I'm still doing a lot of work. So, it's almost like I'm always like, oh, maybe I should just do it myself. I appreciate all the help I get. I'm not gonna lie. but it doesn't, I don't feel any less tired or worn out. That's all I'm saying. Which, I guess happens. I do think what I am going to do is I am in the space, I share the space with Air Viper Run, and they do a lot of runs. And I think what I might do is figure out how to do a partnership with them. I just know attending their events is not the key to me selling more vests. I know it's not. However, if I can somehow get to their audience, that's what I need to, that's what I want to do. Maybe I should become a sponsor. Maybe that might be the way. Maybe that's the key to me tapping into the ultra running community and saying, look, I got this vest out here for y'all. Y'all need to try it. Because again, you gotta understand, I'm serving a very super niche market. However, there is opportunities for a lot of different people to tap into this vest, but that's going to take an educational approach. I'm going to have to spend time, educating them so they feel comfortable and confident and interested in the vest. So I just think 2025, I'm trying to think a little more strategically about what I want to do. And I really want to move into doing the next VestaPak 2.0. I got a lot of great ideas, a lot of things I've been talking about, a lot of things I've been researching, a lot of feedback. But honestly, I don't feel confident about moving into VestaPak 2.0 until I really understand what I'm doing, until I know that I'm like, there's the real demand. I feel like there can be a demand for this product. I just got to figure out how that happens. That's got to, what is the tipping point that makes the product so demanding that everybody wants it? And I don't know the answer to that right now, but I hope to know the answer soon. I'm really trying to, I was talking about this with my son, that how do I really tap into just everyday people? Because I just feel like so many times everyday people really need this product, but they don't know they need it because it's been marketed towards runners and hikers and people in the outdoors. How do I market it towards the indoor folks? So they know that they too can use this. Yeah. Look at the birds. I don't know if you guys can see. I guess you can't see from here, but I can see in the window the birds. I'm surprised. I have to remember we are in the south, so a lot of birds from the north are probably coming here to stay warm. Yeah. So what else is going on with Conscious Gear? Not a whole lot, honestly. I'm really just trying to figure out next steps, figure out what I want to do, trying to get honest with myself about what I really want to do. Like, what is it I really want to do? I know of 2 companies that started just before me, have both decided to not stay in business, which has made me wonder about my own business. Made me wonder, like, how do you make that decision? When is the right time to make that decision? And I think, honestly, I just feel like, I'll be honest, I feel like this. Number one, when you're dealing with bigger bodies, there is an anti-fat bias in this world. And a lot of people unconsciously and consciously really engage the anti-fat bias. And I think a lot of people don't know it. A lot of people think they're helping me out. They think they're being my friend. They think they're being nice to me. And they're just really, really engaging in what I would call stereotypical anti-fat bias with me. They do a lot of gaslighting. And they're not really understanding the issue. And I feel like, I'll be honest with you, I feel like for people in smaller bodies, some of it is their own continued insecurity around their own bodies, right? And then I got the nerve to say, I come along and I got the nerve to say, well, I'm proud of my body, and it's big. You know what I mean? It's like how she can be proud of her body when my body looks much better than hers, and I don't feel good about mine. You know what I mean? And so it becomes this struggle. And then I remember this one person who shall remain nameless. I don't name people because it ain't even worth it. Is in a bigger body and was like, well, I'm not gonna be in this bigger body for long, so I don't need that. And I'm like, okay. I tell people when I first bought my first vest, I didn't buy it because my body size. I bought it because I needed it. And I, like anything, like you buy a pair of pants, right? When you're in a bigger body, do you wait until you get in a smaller body before you buy a pair of pants? No, you buy it now, and then you're gonna have to buy another pair when you get it. So it's the same thing for the vest. And there are plenty of vests out there that are in smaller sizes. You'll be able to, and by the time you get there, you'll figure it out. But until then, my thing is that why not have something to support your journey now? You know what I mean? I tell people I wouldn't have gotten where I'm at had I not bought a vest, because hydration was super important when you're being physically active, especially if you're doing endurance sports and you're running. I was running okay, let's think about this. I was running anywhere from 6 to 8 miles at least 4 days a week. So let's say on the low end, I ran 6. So 4 days a week, 24 miles. And then on the weekend, I always did what I call mid run and a long run, or at least one long run. So that's like, let's say on a low end, 15 miles. That's 40 miles a week. That's a lot of time running because I was slow. And like, you can't do that if you don't, there was no way I would be able to do that kind of mileage on a weekly basis without dialing in on my hydration. It just would never happen because my body wouldn't let me. My body would be like, girl, go somewhere with that. Now either hydrate or sit your butt down. That's how my body talks to me. I don't know about how your body talks to you, but that's how my body talks to me. She keeps it real. She keeps it, I'm wondering, I'm going to have this conversation with y'all because y'all the only persons here. I wonder if I should take these lives and then put them on my channel as videos, because I'm confused about, I guess if I have 0 viewers, so then what happens to the live? Does it just sit there until somebody watches it, or I don't know. Anyways, so I'm really, as the year closes in, I'm trying to see if I can tap into these holiday sales. My goal is to sell 240 units. If I sell, and I have a lower number that I will be all right with. Not much less, but I'm just giving myself grace. And then also I'm just thinking about running some ads. I feel like I ran ads before and they actually did good, but I just think I didn't do a good call to action. And it was before I had the vest out for sale. I feel like I've been so busy, I haven't even gone back to things that I know I need to be doing as a business owner, because I've just been so busy. It's like one thing after another. And then being doing most of this work myself, except for when I hire out people to help me, is always a challenge. Timing. My time. So yeah, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to sell these units, this certain amount, between now and the end of the year. And I need to sell this amount in order for me to move into VestaPak 2.0. I need that revenue so that I can fund the next project. I can't, yeah, I really need those financial resources to get those prototypes made and to deal with the cost that comes with doing the prototypes and then getting the feedback, getting some feedback from different people. I really need to do that. Really, 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 really need to do that. But I'm excited anyways. And so today also, I said if I get these done early, because I'm sewing up some wind, a handful of wind for some orders that have already come in. If I get done with that early, then I said I was going to work on a personal project, something fun, something for me. I got this material. I had this recycled. I bought some material from the thrift store, and I said, so one day I'm gonna make something out of it. One day I'm gonna make something out of it. They're like curtains. One thing was a pair of curtains. One was, I don't know, old pair of, I don't know, something. I don't remember exactly. And then I wanted to make these funky wide leg pants, and it's gonna look cute. It's gonna look dope. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all the material. Okay, so one part is this blue canvas. I think I got this at SAS, which is a dead stock store. The Overrun. It's just like just nice canvas material. Blue. Blue. I like it. It's pretty. Okay. Anyways, you can't really see it in there because the sun's doing something. And then I got this this is like I don't know what you would call this. It's like a jersey like. Again, that was probably another. No, this came from Kmart. No, not Kmart, but Walmart. And you know how they have those discount bundles of fabric? I really loved it. It had a little pop of color. I loved how it looked. And I said to myself, ooh, I'm gonna buy that. And you'll see I've already cut out the pattern piece. So now all I need to do is sew it together. And I think these pattern pieces have been cut out for months. And then the other part, I must have already, no, did I? I don't know. Anyways, this is a shower curtain. This fabric here is a shower curtain. I remember when I saw it, I was like, ooh, it's so dope. I love how it looks. Look at this. And so what I loved about it is that it has a little red. Yes, I know the red is cute, right? And then it has a little blue, and then it has these little white stripes. And then you'll see over on this side, it also has gray. Let me see if I can pull it down so you can see more of the, here you go. So you see I got some gray and some blue. Here it goes. Here's a better picture. You can see it now. It's like red, little stripes, blue, little stripes, and then gray. Yeah. And so I don't think I have the pattern over there, but it's a pattern from what happens is when I'm looking inside this camera here, it is not mirrored. So I need to learn how to change it over so that when I'm doing stuff, I can move in the correct way. So anyways, I'm excited about making those pants, putting them on. I will show them to you guys maybe tomorrow. Who knows? If I'll get it done. But yeah, but for now we're gonna go back to doing these vests. Okay. And so yeah, I'm really just kind of trying to figure out what am I doing for the rest of the year. I'm also wondering, like, when you do these lives on particularly YouTube and you don't have any viewers, how do you get it out to your audience? How do you, or get it out to other people? Do you just maybe just post them as lives? When people do lives, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Maybe that's something I will do today after I sew my pants. I think the beauty of being an entrepreneur too is like you kind of can pick what you want to do that day. If you really don't want to do something, you don't have to necessarily do it. Now there might be consequences for not doing stuff, but you do have the flexibility. You know what I mean? And then also that might be good for you to have that kind of flexibility of being able to, you know, sometimes, you know, it may help your mental health for you to kind of pull away and do something you really want to do something that's important to you, because honestly, sometimes just taking a break and doing something that you enjoy will kind of help you reinstate your joy for what it is you do and you love doing. So, yeah. All right, fam. This video is about to be 30 minutes. I said I was only doing 10 minutes. I have yet to do a 10-minute video. I thought yesterday I had did my first 10-minute video and it ended up being 17 minutes. And I was like, okay, you're still aiming for the 10 minutes. Mostly because I just don't want to have to be worried about, I don't know, I just kind of wanted something for y'all to come in, get to know me, and keep it moving, you know. I'm not trying to put people here, but maybe these long forms are good. We'll see. And I think I will try to figure out how to post these as regular videos, because I do think, as much as I'm not doing a whole lot on these videos, I think they are good videos for people to get to know me, and videos where I share things, I think, especially off the dome, that I don't share in my other regular videos. So yeah. So all right, y'all. I see the little clock. I see it going down. I think what I'm gonna try to do is get out of here in the next minute. And so thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. Yeah, I will say this, I'm happy. Am I worried about some things? Yeah. Am I super duper worried about them? Nah. Do I think I'm gonna reach my goal of selling the 240 vests by the end of the year? Hell to the fuck yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Shar is selling those if it's the last motherfucker. As I used to say, if I have to sell them out the back of the trunk of my car. And so yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then because I'm ready. I think I'm just ready. I think what I'm really struggling with is that I'm ready to move on to something else. I've been working with this vest now for 4 years, so I'm ready for something new, fresh, different. But I needed to pop off first before I start working on anything else, because ain't no sister working on something else if this ain't gonna sell. So, and we've been doing good with this. I can't say I'm not doing good. So I'm doing really good. And I got a little low goal for the season. I just know that last year during this time, it was hard to, I was able to sell it, but it was hard to sell it because I didn't know how to like create advertising or push through all the noise, you know, holiday noise, because a lot of people spend a lot of money on advertising during the holidays, and I didn't have that kind of budget, so I still don't. So it'll be interesting. Oh, so sure. All right, y'all, I'm on the last one. All right, so I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I'm just doing a low target goal because I just feel like during the holiday season, I think people really, I just think it's just easier for people to buy other things. It's hard to find those people who are like, oh, let me buy my boyfriend, my husband, my girlfriend, my wife, my sister, my cousin, my daughter, my son, a piece of gear. You know what I mean? It's not, it's not kind of like the kind of gift. It's a great gift. And if it's something somebody wants, that's even better. But it's kind of like really, not really. It's it's more like a need versus a want, you know what I mean, or a wish, you know what I mean. It's like something people need, and so it becomes like if you want to impress somebody. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. I just need to look at it this way because whenever I look at it this other way, it doesn't work. Okay, so anyways, it's not necessarily a gift that people are buying. Also because it's pricey. So, you know, but I think what may be helpful for me, and then let me get off this live really, is to focus on probably trying to target New Year's resolution folk. I think that might be the way to do it. So we'll see what happens, y'all. I'll let y'all know because I will be here on these lives in these social media streets telling y'all what's happening. So thank you so much. I love you. Take good care of yourself. Get out in nature because it is healing for your mind and your soul. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love.